Every year on April 22nd, Earth Day marks the anniversary of the birth of the modern environmental movement in 1970.
Now, this day also marks the birth of someone who's done a lot of studying of the environment and climate, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells.
And News 6 Insider Guide Crystal Moyer joins us now. And Crystal, you sat down with Tom, and besides the fact that it's his birthday, this day really does mean a lot to him.
Exactly. Anytime you talk about weather with Tom Sorrells, his face just lights up. He loves it. He loves everything about it. But he does have quite a history. We sat down in the Weather Center with a little scrapbook and photo albums to share some insider content.
It's a lifetime compressed into a bunch of photo albums. My mom put all this together for me, gosh, I think for my 50th birthday, or might have been my 40th, I can't remember. It's wonderful to have them all. She was mostly wanting to get them out of her house. You can tell that's me, right, little fat baby?
News 6 meteorologist Tom Sorrells will soon be heading into his 22nd year pinpointing the weather here in Central Florida. But he's had an extensive career serving communities as the weatherman in Michigan, Ohio, and South Carolina.
This photo was my publicity photo at WBNS 10 TV when I was 28 years old. They had a lady come in and put a perm in the front of my hair to make it stay off my forehead. I was like, they're putting a perm in my hair? What?
Tom shares one of his most memorable moments, his first time covering a hurricane at WPDE in South Carolina.
Just one more thing as we check out local weather radar. The eye of the storm is still continuing to encircle the Charleston, South Carolina area.
I was still just a boy. I had never been through a true tropical experience. And September 21st, 1989, Hurricane Hugo blasted South Carolina. The roof was shaking on the studio. It was crazy, but I was just happy, having a good time. I was like, gosh, the roof is shaking. This is great.
He's also covered snow.
In 1988, January of 88, it snowed like maybe 3 or 4 inches in Florence, South Carolina. And it only snows there about once every 3 or 4 years. And so that was my first big break.
Tom Sorrells with you live once again from the satellite farm outside WPDE TV 15 studios, and the ice pellets are back.
Tom says Central Florida has become one of his favorite places to call home.
How do you like being in Central Florida?
I absolutely positively love it. I mean, from everything, from the weather to the people to the experiences to the ocean to the sand. It's my very first visit to Orlando, 1973. My grandfather had like an Airstream that he hauled around. He brought me, my mom and dad, and my sister down to Orlando to go to Disney World, and we stayed at Jellystone National Park, and that's me in the bucket.
22 years later, you're still here.
Yeah, I want to make it a quarter century.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, don't worry.
I'm not. No, that's true. And even if TV blew up tomorrow, I wouldn't leave Central Florida.
And if you didn't know, Tom's a girl dad.
I legitimately only have 3 daughters, but we kind of have 4. We raised our niece as well. Daughters are the best thing ever. Have Toby the golden doodle, who's like the most important member of our family. He's the main reason my kids still come home.
Before starting his career in meteorology, Tom actually wanted to work in radio, and he's got the photos to prove it.
It's me at my very first radio job. I am 20 years old there.
And did you know Tom was a karate kid?
And how far did you get?
I got my black belt in March of '95.
I said, let's get back in there. Let's do some karate. Anyways, that's one of the great, things about being an insider, seeing some of this behind the scenes look at some of our talent, including Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells. Today is his birthday, so happy birthday. You won't see him on our air today, of course. He took the day off to enjoy it with his family, but we're so glad that we were able to sit down with him and share some of those moments of, his life growing up and becoming a Chief Meteorologist here at News 6. And one thing to note, ladies, the 22nd is Tom Sorrells' birthday. This year, he will be in his 22nd year here at News 6. 22, yeah, if you're going to play the lottery, definitely use that number.
Absolutely. I love that look back and all those pictures. And I've seen a lot of them over the years, but just seeing it all put together and hearing him talk about it was so great.
Yeah, great job, Crystal. I know it was hard to choose what to put in there. I mean, because there's so much you can talk to Tom about. I mean, he loves his motorcycle. He said he would be at the Leesburg Bike Fest if he weren't off right now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's so nice also to see him just like reminiscing about all that stuff, because there's so much times that we come into work and it's just everyone's, plugging along. And, and so it's just great to see him. He was also Captain Sunshine back in the day here.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Local 6, so it's just, there's so many great stories. And so we'd love to hear more about these stories, Crystal, right?
Yes, for sure. And if you sign up to become an insider, click Orlando.com/insider. You'll also receive newsletters every week. We release some, behind the scenes information so that you can get to know our talent better, our reporters, our anchors, our meteorologists. So if you just sign up today, it is free. And of course, we have some contests going on as well if you want to win some free tickets to events and attractions in our area.